There we go. We live.
Live.
And today, we got a little free time before we do that which we do. And we have a great time. This is Victoria Lamore. Y'all know who she is. She's beautiful. She's amazing.
Hey, y'all.
And you know we're going to be doing that podcast. I know you've been hearing us talk about it. Mm-hmm. It's going to be coming up very soon. The No More podcast. The No More podcast. So we ain't playing no more games. Mm-hmm. And so y'all asked for it, and that's why we're going to do it. So
that's right.
We're here by popular demand on account of the fact that y'all said...
Lift it up higher. No, not that high. I mean, like, move from... Don't show my bottom.
Don't show your bottom?
No, my dress is high.
Oh. Man, I don't know what's going on. And so it begins. And first of all, she's sitting on my side, because I sit on that side. She sits on this side. We go through this argument all the time. Now, watch how the filming is way better.
Even understand that... That's actually... I like this lighting, so I'm all right with it. I like the other lighting, because they saw me clearly. Move.
What? Why are you back over here?
Because I gotta do this. This lighting is much better. Look how the light hits us.
Yeah, it hits you. Look how the light hits you. That's what you mean.
It hits you too. I said us.
You meant you. You just G and me up. So now, you went in them last. Yeah. Them Israelites was a very interesting conversation, right?
Yeah.
Vicky had her first experience with those brothers out on the streets.
Uh-huh.
What you thought about it?
They're crazy, and I didn't like them. In their views. You are not going to have sex with a 12-year-old child on my watch. I'm sorry.
That's a fact.
Even younger, because a lady could have... when I had my period, I was 12 actually when I had my period. So, yeah. 6, 7, 8-year-old young ladies have their period.
Yeah.
And what?
I'm just saying they calling 12-year-old women if a 12-year-old is on their cycle. I'm like, that's not a woman. Just because she can make a baby don't make her a woman. That's not philosophical.
Right.
That's a fact. Because what you're going to do, come into your 12-year-old wifey, and she's going to, according to them, the woman's supposed to be there cooking and cleaning.
And getting popped.
So, your 12-year-old is going to be raising a baby?
Right. Cooking and cleaning. And
they haven't been on planet Earth long enough to raise no baby.
Right.
They haven't even gone through puberty to the fullest extent.
Right.
And gone through certain pivotal stages in their life as a teenager to reflect back on it so they can have more of an understanding to raise their children.
Right.
You know, so if you 10, 11, and 12 years old, how the heck you going to raise a child? Right. You don't even got a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even afford to keep yourself alive.
I'm 28 years old and I'm still not ready to have a baby. Okay.
You know, it's wild. It's like, what are these? No. They didn't factor a lot of things in it. Then they call it math. They say it's simple math. It's simple math.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's called pedophilia. That's the math. That's what it's called. You know?
It's from my woman teaching the man and the man teaching the woman.
Yeah, but
that was crap.
12 plus 30 is pedophile. That's what that is in math. 12 plus 30. You know what I'm saying? 12 plus 25. 10 plus 22. All of that is called pedophile. That's how the math works for me. You know, that's how we do the equations. And, you know, what's even more interesting is social media. It brings us to social media because those guys are a physical personage, right, of the trolls on social media. If the trolls came outside, they would look like them. You see how they dress? You can tell that these guys can't compete in society. They don't want to. So what's the name of their game? The name of the game is the world is going to end. God is going to send nuclear weapons of mass destruction to come down on America. The end times are nearing, and that's what they celebrate. That's all they want to talk about. You know why? They can't wait till the world ends, because if the world ends, then they get away with not being functional in society. Now, I'm not saying society is all perfect, but the alternative to not liking society shouldn't be to dress up in bed bug infested sheets. You know what I'm saying?
They look dirty.
It's crazy. It's not even a look. And there's no consistency with the garb. It's like, yo, just find whatever you could slap together and do what you got to do.
Hey, grandmama, curtains. It's true.
Yeah, that's a fact. So what we got to come to terms with is, you know, there's new pathologies, there's new issues going on in the community, and that's because social media You know, people are now able to make some kind of money from loading videos, and they have become the epitome of what we like to qualify as sellouts, because people will go through such extremes just to get likes or get money.
Yeah.
So, you know, they'll come up with something fanatical because they know YouTube AdSense is going to pay them.
Right.
So they'll come up with something fanatical, and they wouldn't care whose feelings they hurt.
Nope.
What families are going to be in distress. They don't care. They like, I'm just going to get my YouTube coins. And when they get a few hits and they see, oh, drama is driving more attention to my channel and offsetting a higher dollar amount, now I'm getting $150 a month. What they do, they work harder to destroy their own community.
Right.
Just for the purposes of getting some more coins. It's a fact. And now, for the people that got low self-esteem, they will go out their way to say just some of the most wickedest things
to people
that they don't know. They don't care who they talking to. They don't care. They just say whatever they say because they're lacking in their heart and their minds. They're not functional in society. They, for whatever reason, can't get the man or the woman that they want in their life. And so what happens is they attack unsuspecting people who just want to contribute to people's growth, development, or just share how their day is going. And, you know, I never turned on the TV and said to myself, let me find a channel that I hate so I can watch the shows I don't like. I've never done that.
Right.
But on social media, you actually got a point in time where people they will say, you know what, I'm going to look for the people I don't like to watch and the commentary I disagree with, and I'm going to only pretty much spend most of my time throughout the day listening to that and saying negative things to those people. And if you got all the solutions, you should be on your own page driving those solutions home. But what happens is they do try that, but in turn, they don't get the responsiveness that they're looking for.
Right.
So then they blame the people who do got the influence. And that's what's corny. You know, I mean, Vicky has been a victim of social media trolling.
Yep.
For quite some time. You know, I know some of you out there be trolling, but she doesn't come out and say nothing negative to people. So it don't make sense to do that.
Right.
It's horrible that should take place. But like I said, what we're dealing with is low self-esteem because people are not content with just a few people in their circle liking them. And then many people don't even feel loved in general.
True.
So
well,
guess what?
If you follow my social media, I talk everything positive. So they really don't know me. And it's so sad. It's so sad. I'm not gonna say what they said. I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna say what they said. It's too mean.
Well, I'm gonna say this. You're a phenomenal woman.
Thank you.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
And when people see your beautiful comments, there's always somebody that has to write something under it. No, she's not. Or come up with some kind of crazy thing to say because they're lacking. What I found is that people will say to you what they feel is transpiring within themselves. That's how people look at the world. You know, their worldview is predicated on an instance in time in which they see themselves a certain way, and perhaps it's hard to appreciate your drive because your drive reminds them that what? That they're lacking. You know, someone could love me as a teacher so much that they want to teach, and then when they endeavor to teach and they don't get the same reception from the people, their love for me transmigrates into a hatred. That's why I wrote the book Infatuation or Infatuating. You know, people could love you so much they start hating you. It starts off with love. Most of these relationships where it's filled with hate started off with love in the first place. Yep, that's a fact. That's a whole fact. These are all facts. Yeah, she's an amazing sister.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a fact. She's more than beautiful. She's a queen with all respect. God bless you guys. You are gorgeous.
Thank you.
You need a serious radio station. No doubt. We actually said we was going to do more of these joint ventures so we could have our podcast because I know y'all be seeing us debate quite often. So, you know.
Yeah. You know, keep my mouth shut.
Yeah. You know, she's very opinionated, and that's important. That keeps the brother sharp. You know, you brothers out there, you shouldn't be condemning sisters who are opinionated. You should be happy that they have something to say to give you another perspective to drive home. You don't want a yes woman around you. You want to have somebody around you that questions your moves, your motives, your actions, respectfully, of course. And even if it gets a little aggressive, the point of the matter is you got to interpret it as love in most instances, because all you can do from it is get better.
That's right.
Even when people throw criticisms at me online and I look at them, sometimes I'm like, yo, you know what? Even though their intention was to disrespect me, I'm like, that was a good criticism. Let me fix that.
You're right.
You know, I look at it for what it is. I'm not going to get into the personal aspect of it, because I understand that they're suffering from low self-esteem. That esteem is drive, and esteem is also associated with sex drive. This is a fact. It's a scientific fact, okay, that low libido and self-esteem correspond with each other. Low self-esteem and low libido, those run concurrent. The lower you are in self-esteem, oftentimes, the lower the self-esteem, the lower the libido. And the libido also deals with drive, the ability to compete. All of that sex drive comes from the same source in the brain that deals with competition. You feel me? So the inability to compete, or the lack of the ability to compete thereof, normally is associated with sex. Sex is just not the act of copulation. Sex is determination. Sex is competition. Sex is being driven, being motivated. All of that is sexual energy, being motivated. You feel me? That's why some people get an ecstasy just out of doing their work. If they love their work and they accomplish their task, they finish up their book, or they'll commit themselves to their sport, or they'll commit themselves to singing, and that'd be a form of sex, because they will experience a form of bliss or ecstasy from facilitating their craft. Yep. It's a fact, and it's a high that only the creative person can really tell you about. That's really pushing themselves to the next level. They'll tell you, man, I get a similar drive, or I'm in a state of ecstasy when I complete a project or a task. Right. It's a real powerful experience. And that's what we want people to focus on. When we do our podcast, that's for that crazy video. When we I got to post it. When we do our podcast, we will debate from time to time because we disagree. But ultimately, we're doing the podcast to motivate our brothers and sisters, to elevate y'all, to give y'all a point of reference to someone or something that is successful or loving what they do. Because many people say, man, you're not posting no more real stuff no more, you know, and our people are dying and all. But listen, I've realized black people like to sell our people are dying on the street story so much that they don't tell you our people are living as well. Right. There's black people living real good on planet Earth, and you are entitled to live good too. You shouldn't feel guilty for wanting to live good because black people are also dying. Right. So because I know our media is super saturated with horror stories about things not going well for us, guess what I do? I say, you know what we're going to do? What we're going to do, we're going to take the time out, and we're going to give them good stories. So when you seen us in Hong Kong, and you seen us in Thailand, and you seen us in Jamaica, or you even see us here in Miami, we do that to motivate you. We don't do that to show off. We do that to say, man, you know, people should live like this. It's making our lives a whole lot much better. And it'll translate into us producing better products in the form of our talents. That's right. So, you know, I got books that's coming out. That's amazing because I got to travel the world and experience so many different people and so many different things.
In my music.
And in her music, her having to travel around the world, go to different types of festivals, like the festival that was in Hong Kong. Yeah. That was fly. That was cool. And, you know, they had our culture there. So that was even more motivational for her as a singer to go to Hong Kong and just see the embrace and how far our music stretches worldwide. We hear about it, right? But going to see it up and close in person, man, and to see Asians just bouncing to it and loving it. I mean, it was a Hong Kong event, but everywhere we went, it was nonstop black culture, black music. From the way we wear our clothes to the music that we sing, old school, new school, it was everything. And it was a great vibe.
It was.
You know, I'm like super appreciative to be able to experience that. And then when we went to Thailand, what were some of the things that you experienced in Thailand that really just opened your mind or made you feel like, you know what? I'm just motivated. I feel good about life. Because you got to feel good about life to make good music. When you listen to the music today, people are upset and they sing that which makes them angry. You know, they project their fears in their music. And so you have a blessed opportunity because you're traveling the world and you're doing so much positive things that when you make music, it won't be all filled with the break up or I hate you.
Oh no.
You know, because people say that's soul music. And you know, we know soul food ain't really that good. And now what they're calling the soul music ain't really that good either because it's not soul unless it's negative. So how has the Thailand trip as an example, or even Jamaica trip, whichever one you want to talk about. I mean, we travel the world. We always move it around. How do these trips edify you, impact you, change your perspective, or what things that took place during those trips that you would suggest for other people to get involved with?
To get into studies, when Zen, what's his name? Zen, I think. I forgot his name. When he was saying that the man you should do the monk studies.
Yeah.
But by the time you're 20, so you could learn how to be a better man, a husband, provider, peace. That's really what it was for me in Thailand. It was the peace.
What happened to you?
I can't. I'm getting emotional.
Why are you getting emotional? What the heck?
I don't know why.
Why is this woman getting so emotional? She think about something, y'all. I don't know what the heck she think about. But we all want to know. Okay, talk about the floating...
The floating market?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the number one thing
that
for me.
shouldn't make you emotional. Go ahead.
The floating market?
Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody was together. The river. I like the fact that the king, it was the king, right? The king, he made that river for people to make money, to sell their products. That's it. That's just the floating market. To eat their food. I don't know. They were a little aggressive. Some of the people with the little... I want to show the video. Let me show the video with the little...
It is pretty dope. She's beautiful. She is gorgeous. Who are you? That's Victoria Lamar.
I'm Victoria Lamar.
Yeah. She's an inspiration to our beautiful queens out here. I wish she would sing something for us.
No, I'm not going to sing.
Does this crap all the time. Did you say you was?
No, I'm not going to sing.
Would you say you was?
No, I'm not singing. I'm on like a chill vibe, y'all.
Yeah,
that's really what it
chilling.
is.
She's chilling. That's true. She's chilling. She's not the fiery Victoria.
Yesterday, I was rowdy yesterday.
She's just on laid back. She's relaxed. But you know, what do you like about traveling so much? You know, we gotta show
the different cultures. Cool. You know, yesterday was really enlightening for me in how aggressive and negative other people could be, but their embrace for Black people. You know, their embrace for our culture. I love the fact that they don't shy away from it and they don't hate us like we hate ourselves and each other. It sucks that our culture hates each other, and the togetherness that the other cultures have is what influenced me the most for me to bring peace amongst our people, because it sucks. We're the only culture that does so.
I believe that. That's a fact. And you know, to hear the brothers' dissenting views about Haiti, right? You having a Haitian background. What is it that they got twisted? I mean, because he said, yo, Haitians are cruel. Mm-hmm. So, you know, shed some light on...
I haven't met a cruel Haitian.
I
was raised in a disciplined household. Yeah, we were disciplined very hard.
Now, express what some of those hard disciplines might have been. It's all right, because the Haitians is out there. Ain't no secret. You can give us... True. You can give it up. You can give something.
The worst I've ever experienced with being disciplined in the Haitian household it's called ajouner. Ajouner means you have to kneel, and it is for as long as they would want you to. I guess that the bigger the punishment. You kneel on some rice. This is the worst ever. Please don't ever do this to your children. You kneel on some rice, and you have to cross your arms like this. I mean, for hours. And if you move, you are getting a baton. They are beating the crap out of you with a belt, okay? So that was the worst discipline, I say.
No, maybe he went through that and he never got it. And he just took it a certain way. You know, but, I mean, different cultures, different discipline. But I'll tell you this. A lot of Haitians that I know, they're extremely disciplined by the time they're in their adulthood. That I can tell you.
And very respectful.
Yeah, some people already identifying with what you're talking about. They know what you're talking about.
Is there Haitian some Zoe in here?
Any Zoes in there?
Who experienced Ajourné? Who had to experience Ajourné as a child? He must know because he laughing.
Yeah, I mean, whether it was light switches, sugar cane, whatever the hell, black people world over, we was hard as hell on our children. Mm-hmm. And, in our generation, we say we're going to do things a little bit different. We're going to lighten up a little bit. But, we put more pressure on our children to make sure they're prepared for the pressure that the world's going to put on them. Right. Because we got to prepare them for how hard you got to compete.
Right.
How hard you got to go. And that's why we got to lighten up with all the negativity on social media. You got to lighten up. It's disgusting and it misrepresents us. It's so much more good that's going on. Stop always looking for something negative and look for some positive information as well.
She said, hell, I did, and I'm not even Haitian. You went through Ajourné? That's funny.
Man, they imported Ajourné from Haiti on your ass. Oh, son.
I think we lightened up too much. It's true. With discipline? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'll tell you this. I think both have to be considered. I'm not one for beating my children, but I'm an educator. I'm a communicator, so I believe I don't run out of words before I have to hit my child. So, when Ma'at was under 7, she might get a pat on her hand, but we was just communicating. Talk to your child as much as you possibly can. But I can tell you what, I understand the beating aspect, especially if your dietary regimen is horrible. Because I'm going to tell you, if the children, anybody that's been around my children, they say, man, yo, why they so calm or poised? And I'm not here just bragging as a father. I'm telling you, it's the food.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's the food.
For sure.
Even your pops was like, yo, man, my ass sits at the table. We ask her what she want to drink. She wants water. And your pops loves water. His world is water, right? Mm-hmm. So he's like, he said, yo, yeah, she said she want water. You know how much children, if they got the opportunity when they parent around, they would raise hell. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, yo, man, I just want water. There was another little girl she had to play with. Matt is like, yo, she's screaming too much.
Right. She's too excited. Like, can she calm down? And then in the same age group.
Yeah, so it's the food. The food that yellow number 40, blue number 5, red number 40, blue number 5, yellow number 6, all that stuff, all those food colorants create what they call symptoms or projections of ADHD. It's set up and designed for us to become a little more erratic. Right. Then the MSG, the monosodium glutamate, and it also has like 14 other misnomers, like monopotassium glutamate being another one. So you may think you know it, and you know what? I don't see no MSG in this, but then they got 14 other names for it. And if you don't know them, your food has it in there, and MSG tricks the brain into thinking that what you're eating is delicious, and therefore it makes you want to consume more of it. Now, let's say that food is bad and it has high MSG in it. Then you're going to want to keep eating it over and over. That's why when you eat Chinese food, you'll be full, and you'll be like, yo, I got to go get some more.
Right.
You'll be full, and you'll be like, yo, it tastes mad good. But they're not really seasoning it that much. It's the MSG that they put in there that have you on drugs. It's like you'll be addicted by it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that red 40 is the worst out of them all.
Mm-hmm. I'm thankful that my mom did not spare the rod.
Yeah, you know what? I'm
thankful for even the Ajourné. As much as I hated it as a child, I'm thankful that I went through those disciplinary processes that they gave me. So
yeah, I'm happy too. I think my pops was too excessive, but I get the point, and I got it very early. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was too excessive, but I understand what it is. Yeah. But I got a different perspective. But like I said, there's different variables coming into play, because if both parents are with each other and their spirituality runs concurrent as far as the precepts and the morals in which they make subscriptions to. If you got those two things in alignment and in conformity with each other, plus you're approaching holistic health from some standpoint in that household, those combination of things will make way for it to be easier to raise your children.
Right. That's why we say a 12-year-old can't raise.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
There you go.
That's a fact. How the hell I'm gonna have an 11-year-old wife? I gotta discipline her ass too in the middle of
exactly.
in the middle of us disciplining a child. Like, what kind of crazy shit is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, them guys are nuts, man. You got to really think about this. You gonna sing? Go to your room.
Right.
Oh, not you, son. Wife. Crazy thing.
It's ridiculous.
Yo, those guys are crazy.
Ridiculous.
I mean, they didn't really think this thing out. They didn't think this out. But yeah, so it'd be easy. You won't get the necessity to beat children. I'm not going to say will be obsolete because you also got to factor in.
Some baton from me. Sorry.
We'll pass.
They have warnings.
Yo, children don't need beatings. If
I need a beating, and I got them.
You've been beat, so you believe you need beatings because you came out good after. Well, you still look corrupted.
They were. Excuse me.
You still need beatings.
Bo, who's gonna beat me?
There we go. We got her. She's back. She's back. She's talking to me again. She's back.
I still need beatings. From who?
You still need beatings. This is what you want the podcast for, right? That turn up, right?
I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be very reserved.
Yeah, she need beatings though, and I'm gonna tell you why. Nah, I'm not even gonna.
What?
Ouch.
Why are you ouching? So now you faking?
I'm not faking
to these people that I'm beating you?
Yes.
I beat you?
Yes. She can't even say it with a straight face.
No, I am flabbergasted that you would say that I beat you.
Do you hit me?
I beat you?
Do you hit me?
What?
You see how suspect she is. She heard. Anytime someone says what after you said the same thing 3 times,
I have hit you. Love taps.
First of all, let me tell you what her love tap is. This woman professionally boxed.
It's true.
So her love tap is very calculated.
No.
And then she goes in the Philly shell.
I know how strong and how, this could hurt you, so I would never do that. I don't do this. I don't ball my fist up.
I'm not even going to put the camera on you. They don't even see you. I'm not even going to let them see you tell lies like that.
I don't ball my fist. Why are you outing? Why are you outing?
Listen, I'm going to tell y'all this. I believe she does. Thank you.
That's the only one? That's
not the only person. How many of you believe this is BS? How many of you believe how many of you believe that Victoria is abusing me? No, she whispered in my ear, you better not tell him. Blah, blah.
She pinched him? Why are you telling lies? I did not. So you saw me pinch him.
Yo, I'm here telling people on the stream I fell down the stairs and shit.
Husband abuse is real.
It's real. Blink if you're distressed, bro.
Stop.
See, she just hit me to tell me stop. And that's why she beat you. Not me. She's innocent.
Thank you. I am Nisi.
I believe she's beating you, homie.
Thank you, Sarah. I don't
believe it. I believe. We like 50-50 down the line.
I beat you.
We literally got I don't believe I believe.
I beat you.
What is this, a reality show? Yes, it is, actually.
Promoting our podcast.
Nah, maybe. In my Haitian accent, this is Be Sheep. Be Sheep. Those brothers.
No, she does not.
No, yes, she does.
No,
yeah, mixing the creator's laws with man laws. Come on, we ain't even talking about none of that. Stop that. We're sending help hanging in. We're sending help hanging in.
I'll beat them.
Yes, so she's a man's strength is way stronger than a woman. Until you met Victoria Lamar. Yo, I be around sisters that when sisters be violating in some form or fashion, I be praying like, yo, I hope this doesn't turn into something where Victoria physically gets involved, because she actually can fight in it and she knows how to fight. Like I said, she professionally boxed. If y'all seen her videos in high heels, just hitting the bag, damn, so many reasons, damn. So it's crazy. She's a man beater. Yep.
Joking.
That's not what JK means.
What does JK mean? Just kidding too?
No. Just no.
See, I believe she treats you like a king. That's exactly right.
The king of abuse.
What?
Not to mention every time the sister speak, you duck. You notice that? You notice that, huh? Every time she speak, I duck. I'm telling you, her brain is like, I'm tearing that ass up the second the stream's over.
No, of course not. Why you
They need to know.
making these people believe that?
They need to know. I got people out here live now. I need help. Help! It's time for y'all to know.
I don't beat him. I don't. Make sure she cooked that black rice. I do.
Oh, man, y'all know. Y'all didn't see the stream that she did. We got to do it again.
Yeah, we got to do it.
She made me the Haitian black rice with the Jean.
She can't hurt a fly, but can calm a lion. That's
yeah, I know
right.
that was a joke.
There was no JK.
That's definitely... It said JK. I don't know about that smile. Let's see. Don't speak beaten into existence.
I'm assertive. I'm not aggressive.
She's aggressive.
I'm assertive.
She's assertive and aggressive. She's extremely aggressive.
You beat him with a stick.
No, I don't get beat with a stick.
Raise your hand. No, don't tell him to do that. He would never do that.
We need to know.
I'm the only child.
Only child. That's what happens.
Only child syndrome.
Mm-hmm. She speaks aggression.
No, I'm parle Creole. That's all.
What you just said?
I speak Creole. So that's it.
I knew that. I wanted them to know. Don't start this. We did this in Hong Kong.
We did what?
Nothing.
Oh, that? Okay, we can do this.
Okay, give them some Haitian build. Say something to them in Creole.
Qui ça Budi?
What that mean?
What would you like me to say?
I would like you to say, thank you for watching us, family.
Merci. Oh, I don't know how to go that far.
We love you.
I love you.
In Creole.
Je t'aime. It's the same way you say it in French. Mremel. Merci beaucoup.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. She's a protector. Perfect definition of a strong black woman.
Okay, so she's a protector when she's whipping my ass?
I don't whoop your behind. See, I'm not even cursing.
I apologize for that. I'm just doing what I could do because I could get away with it now that we're live because she's only going to go but so far. See? But every time I take it off of her, things are happening. See that? Caught her.
Tell her to cut her hair and tattoo her head like the girl on Black Panther. I do got a shaved head.
It's a fact. But yeah, so Creole. So someone asked, so Creole is French? I didn't know that.
We have French dialect in our language. French and Portuguese. A little bit of that. So yeah. A lot of what we say has French dialect in it.
Thank you, Sean. So yeah, I don't think children should get beatings. She thinks children may have to get...
I warnings, and if I have to keep telling you over and over and over, maybe you need a spanking.
Now, I think if I have to tell you over and over and over, I got to change my strategy.
She is one of a kind. It's true.
So, it's up in the air. I understand where people are coming from with the beating thing. I think at a certain age especially, it should be out the window. But like I said, this is all based on what type of household the child's being brought up in.
You provoke her. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can move on with that. I do not provoke her. You don't endure what I got to endure. Hold on. Talk to these people real quick. Do not slander me.
He endures love, grace, harmony. Or French is Creole. No, Creole is Creole. And French is French. We just, have French dialects in our language. If it is repeated, you get a spanking. I feel the same way. If I have to repeat myself over and over and over, ma fais un bâton sous bundao.
What was that? Say that again.
Ma fais un bâton sous bundao.
What that mean?
I'm going to put a spanking on your booty. If I have to tell you something over and over.
Spanking on your booty?
Mm-hmm. Anyone needs to know what you might say or do in privacy of your home. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Move my thong. Don't bow bow.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Bow chicka wow wow. She's crazy.
Oh!
What?
Are you kidding me?
You're lying. Something's not right, man. On. I don't know. Do we share this with the family?
No.
You're lying.
Are you serious right now?
What's going on? I'm sorry, y'all probably want to know what's
Still
going on
going.
too.
Watch out.
Are you joking?
I'm serious. Move.
Why is this happening?
Move. Go. He's like, I can't.
It's to the point you can't. There's even nothing left.
Right. She's barely even eating. We don't have to do this again. Tell him we'll be back.
All right, let me give y'all a tour of this spot, and then, we get it in.
Move.
But I appreciate y'all.
Oh my fucking serious.
Yeah, let me give y'all, how we do. We out on business. Look at this view. We on the highest floor over here. Bow, 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 bow.
This is disgusting.
Boom, look at that. Yeah, I'm going to be on Flash soon. Look at this view, family. We do it, we got to do it big. Can't play games. When we do it, we got to do it big. Yo, they can hear you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let me show you how this thing works. This little half bathroom. Ain't nothing but a toilet in there. Ain't nothing but a toilet in there. Oh yeah. We litty tonight. Look at that. We litty. We put this work in, then we gotta celebrate. That's light though. That's light.
It's not funny.
I caught some of that. Nah. Doggy did a little doggy thing. That's all.
Excuse me.
Go ahead, beautiful
Could you
woman.
open this door for me, please?
Yes. Yeah, I miss doing the debates too. Look at that TV in the mirror. Hey, TV in the mirror. Look at that beautiful woman. Beautiful woman gone. Easy come, easy go.
What?
You was in here and then you left.
That's not easy come, easy go.
Yeah, beautiful. Look at that beautiful woman. Beautiful woman gone.
Easy come, easy go?
Yeah, you just came and then you're gone.
That's not easy come, easy go.
Oh my gosh.
That doesn't
What's
mean,
the science?
That's not easy come, easy go.
So what that mean? You just came and then you were gone.
That's easy come, easy go?
You
What
would-
does easy come, easy go mean?
That means that you just came here and
That's
you left.
no, outside of me coming here, what does it mean?
This is a family show.
Polight.
It's a family show. Look at that mirror. Bow. Look at that. Ain't that fly? Wow, the TV in the bathroom. How, Sway? Word up. Look at that. ESPN.
It's me in the background.
It's living the life. Look at her living the life.
Look at you living the life.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Easy come, easy go. Beautiful woman gone again.
See?
See what? She came to attack me and she just remembered. Oh, you gonna jump on the scale live?
Okay. I don't mind. I'm not ashamed.
You shouldn't be.
Here it goes. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed. She's looking good. She's looking good. She's in the 160s.
That's not true. I'm heavier than that.
Okay, she's in the war. Nah, let me not even get involved with that conversation.
Yeah. Then it'll be a real beating.
Yeah,
Watch out.
I'm not doing no Ajune again. I'm tired of it.
Get up right now. Ask you that. Put me out.
Where's the rice?
Right now. We gotta go.
Yeah. We get ready to make our moves, family.
We'll be back later on, though.
She said you provoking her. Watch out.
You see?
What did it say?
Oh, no. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Later on today.
Definitely.
I'll be more hype. I swear, I promise.
More hype.
You'll see the original, the regular Vic that y'all usually see.
Yep. She was a little laid back for whatever reason today.
I'm not sure why.
She started getting into it.
It's a little gloomy out, maybe. You know?
Yeah. What a view, bro. Yeah, let's go back to that view.
Oh, let's do the view.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go from here.
Yep.
Here it goes.
Look at this. Look at that, an island right over there. Literally. Boom, just a little island. That is something else, bro. TV inside the mirror. Yep. You know how we do it. We do this for motivation. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, we are going on a boat today.
Bow.
Bow. That's right. Bow him again. Alright. Leaving right now. Fire. You know, it's crazy. You want to watch the game. I can stay up in this joint right here. You know, we got the rain shower and stuff over here. We get it in. Ba-da-da-da-da. But I could be right in the tub and do what I got to do. Watch the Cavs play. Hey. Fire. The room is mad dope though. It's the view, man. I like to pay for views. So everywhere around here, view is crazy. Let's get it in.
Did you look around?
This is a little, yeah, totally. Just to make sure it's not on the camera. Somebody be writing, yo, this something right there. Yo, how you explain that? Yeah, I'm not with the Warriors. Y'all already know. Yep, this is what we do, man. If you want to live like this, you go to brother, POLIGHT45@gmail.com, and I'll surely teach you. Mentorship costs, but it also pays. You got to get consultations. That's simpler, you know.
Not one of these mangoes.
Or you get a, say again, man?
You ate not one of these mangoes.
I'm going to eat it today. So, mentorship. Mentorship, brother, POLIGHT45@gmail.com. You packing it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brother, POLIGHT45. Man, then let's hang out. Where you at? Somebody you love to hang out, you gotta let me know where you at. You gotta pull up.
We no strangers.
Yeah. You know that. I'm known. Just, and if you support me, I support you. If you could come around me during my free time, I'm with it. I love a supporter. Word. By the next time you see me, this is going to be clean shaven. We got to go on the other side of town, do some business. And we so wild, we got a spot over there too. So we going to be on the other side of town, get it in as well. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Damn, I wish I could show y'all how the pool look over here, man. Crazy.
All right, y'all.
We out.
We'll be back later on today.
Okay. Say bye to them, V. The mangoes are still there. I thought you pack them up.
Oh, the mangoes.
That's what I was talking about.
I brought them for you. You didn't have to eat them.
I'm going to eat them today. Of course.
I'm holding the bag for you. I mean, of course.
That's what I'm saying.
Israelite.
I'm starting to like their doctrine.
You better hush your mouth.
With the session of their whole doctrine.
What you did?
I didn't do that.
You did. You wasted it.
Nature did that. You know, I'm a natural man. I'm a natural man. What's this going in?
I'm holding it.
Great.
It could go in here.
Alright. Make some moves. Peace to the family. Pin your email to your lives. What? I don't know what that means.
It means add it.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking lives as in...
Yeah. I put V. You got nervous? You thought I was going to put...
Yep. Peace to the family. She's typing the email.
I can't do it with your hand there.
Okay.
See, you can't ever be this school. He's so old school. He's old school, y'all. You have no idea how old school he is.
90s music is the best.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here we go. Done and done.
Done and done. Yep, so.
Easy come, easy go.
Oh, got it. That makes sense. Brother Polight 45. We got it. We on.
That's it, right?
Yep. Okay, family. Appreciate you. Appreciate you a whole lot. Told you she's bad. Look at them tattoos. I ain't got one. Yeah. I ain't got none of that.
My family owns tattoo shops, okay? So that's really what it is. I mean, it's part of the culture.
She's a badass. That's why she was getting beat.
I probably got a beat in a tooth for a tattoo. We gotta go. You're grabbing it.
Okay. I'm going to see you guys later. Love and appreciate you. You guys are the best. This is cool. I'm doing it from a mirror perspective. Ay. 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 Say bye.
Ta-ta.
So hard to
say goodbye.
Come on.
No, that's it. No.
Come on. You can't just give him that.
Oh, this is uncomfortable. I don't like this following stuff. We gotta go. Stop.
You looking for more surprises?
Yeah. My puppy's sick, y'all. I think she's sick. Stop. Like, go ahead, man.
All right. Who says that? What song is that?
Okay, now, ladies. Yeah.
You know it.
Stop that.
Every now and then she surprises me, cause you know I be putting her on the game. You should hear her. You should hear her playlist. All right, so I'm gonna check y'all later. I love you.
I have the best playlist, y'all. Actually.
Of course she does. Why wouldn't she? Look who's around her. Look at the influence.
I put you on to so much game and music.
Yeah, so before we close out, just know that when you hear her playlist, we're gonna play the playlist on the podcast, and I'm gonna tell you which songs that I personally imported there, and then y'all gonna say, you know what? It would have been Nathan
without me.
Come on, there she go again.
I'm not.
We here.
Could you stop, please? We gotta go.
You keep doing that.
I sung. I gave like more than one note, and I sung on top of my mouth.
Sing something.
I did.
Quickly.
I did.
You ain't sing nothing just now. There you go.
I did.
You was about to do it. Go on. I see you.
So I'm getting my mood. Hello.
Yes, we can.
They're over us already.
We was waiting for you to sing something.
I sung something. I sung, right? Y'all heard it.
Nope. Say no.
Get off already. I'm trying.
Y'all want to hear us sing? Yes. Press 9 if you want to hear us sing.
I'll sing later. I'll sing a whole song later on.
Okay, you promise?
Yeah.
That was a weak ass promise. This calls for a servant of ajune. I'm buying some rice later on. Alright. So yeah, I fixed the playlist together, and when we start the podcast, you're gonna find out all that information.
What happened?
Nothing.
Why do you have to whisper?
Ain't nothing. Oh, when you see me again.
Thank you. See, sounds great. You heard it.
Don't do that, because then she's going to be giving us half a bar again. But watch this. When you see me again, this is going to be nice and smooth, man.
No one cares.
I don't like it. It got to get
But no one cares.
It's because of her.
Why you got to explain it to them? It's going to be nice and smooth.
She wouldn't let me handle my business.
No, he has hair on his face because I told him to. Okay? I don't like the bare face stuff. Okay? I like the caveman look.
Cutting all of it off today.
No. Please don't.
Cutting it all
Please
off
don't
today.
do that.
All right, so you got to sing.
I said I will later on.
All right. Don't be lying. Song now. I hear that.
I don't know what song now means. Speak correct English.
Okay.
You don't look tired.
Yeah, I'm tired of asking you to sing. Sing now.
What song?
Tell her to sing now, bro. Tell her to sing now. Tell her to sing now, bro. Tell her to sing now. How's that rude?
He can't tell me to do anything.
Sing right now.
I'm leaving you.
No.
I'm leaving this room. I'm leaving.
Sing, please.
Please get out of my face. Get out of my face.
You see that? Did you see? Or was it too zoomed in? Sing now, please. Sing now. Sing now. Ah! Pain.
No, pain is pleasure.
That was not pleasure. That was pain. All right, family.
We'll be back. We will see him later on.
I know. I just like building with them, man. It's love. I feel the love coming off of it.
Thank you.
The love is real. And I know when I cut this off, I'm getting yelled at. So I just want to keep it on.
You're not cutting that all the way off. All the way off?
Everything's gone. Everything must go.
Good luck.
Good luck. Everything must go. I want to start off fresh. I can't start off fresh.
No.
Alright, so look, I take all this off, I leave this. Okay. I take all this off, I leave this.
Okay.
You wouldn't say yes to that crazy. Oh man, she is wild. We're gonna figure out. As long as she sing, we good money. Good money. Good money. Alright. Check y'all later. Leave you on this note. Peace.